Picture this: you've passed away, and your soul is on its journey to the afterlife. You're about to face the final judgment, a moment that will decide your eternal fate. But what if the biggest threat to your salvation isn't some terrifying demon or a vengeful god? What if the one thing that could betray you is your own heart? This wasn't just a spooky campfire story for the ancient Egyptians, it was a deeply held spiritual belief. They saw the heart as the very core of a person's being. It wasn't just a pump for blood, it was the seat of intelligence, emotion, memory, and most importantly, conscience. Every good deed, every kind word, every dark secret, and every hidden crime was recorded within the heart. So, when it came time for judgment, the Egyptians believed in a ceremony called the weighing of the heart. Your heart would be placed on one side of a divine scale, and on the other, the feather of Maat, the goddess of truth and justice. If your heart was lighter than the feather, it meant you had lived a righteous life, and you'd be granted passage into the paradise of the field of reeds. But if your heart was heavy with sin, it would tip the scales. The consequence was terrifying. Your heart would be devoured by a mit, a monstrous creature with the head of a crocodile, the body of a lion, and the hindquarters of a hippopotamus. This meant your soul would cease to exist. A second and final death from which there was no return. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. The Egyptians were practical people. They knew that nobody's perfect. They feared that even if they had lived a generally good life, their heart might still blurt out some minor transgression or long-forgotten misdeed when standing before the gods. It might speak against them, revealing truths that could tip the scales in the wrong direction. So, what did they do? They turned to magic for an insurance policy. During the mummification process, priests would place a special amulet over the mummy's heart. This amulet was often a heart scarab, a beetle-shaped charm made of green stone. This wasn't just decoration. The underside of the scarab was inscribed with a powerful spell from the Book of the Dead. It was a direct command, a desperate plea to the heart itself. One of the most famous versions of this spell, Chapter 30b, translates to something like, "O my heart, do not stand up against me as a witness. Do not oppose me in the tribunal. Do not be hostile to me before the keeper of the balance." Imagine the level of anxiety you'd have to feel to essentially put a magical gag order on your own heart. They were so afraid of their own conscience betraying them that they created a way to silence it in the afterlife. It's a fascinating and somewhat chilling look into how they navigated the complexities of life, death, and morality. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the past, make sure to like and subscribe for more.